Today I'll be talking about South Korea and its economy, and how it has emerged as one of the world's biggest suppliers of advanced modern technology, developing from one of the poorest countries in the world. Just some 60 years ago, South Korea was one of the poorest countries in the world, but today it has now become the 11th largest economy and the 4th largest economy in Asia. Korea places much emphasis on education as well as a strong, motivated labor force in order to produce local labor as well as innovative techniques in order to advance Korea's society. Before the Korean War, Korea had a GDP per capita of $79 in 1960. It was one of the poorest countries in the world. However, it was producing mostly agriculture with barely any industrial infrastructure present. After the Korean War, South Korea's true economic growth had begun in a phenomenon known as the Miracle on the Han River. The Miracle on the Han River is similar to Germany's economic phenomena of Miracle on the Rhine. This phenomena describes the rapid economic growth of South Korea's economy in just one generation. When Park Chung-hee became president, his controversial time of leadership allowed South Korea to grow economically and through its innovative techniques. When Park Chung-hee became president, his political reign was mostly questioned and controversial because his dictatorship-like practice uh, had been recorded to violate basic human rights. He was killing off citizens and high position leaders in order to get his way and imposing his will in order to grow South Korea's economy into a prosperous one. South Korea's location in the Pacific, as a peninsula off the rest of Asia, has depleted this nation of natural resources like fossil fuels. In order to grow its economy, this nation has thus relied on export based economic policies in which they produce goods and export them to the rest of the world. Most of the products that are being exported from South Korea are technological devices such as mobile phones, smartphones, LCD TVs, and also tablets. South Korea's newly developed technologies are based upon the rigid education system that the students in South Korea are undergoing. The government allocates funds to both private and public schools in order to ensure that the entire population of students is being educated. They place such great emphasis on education in order to grow innovation and also in order to advance the entrepreneurship opportunities in this nation. Corporations like Samsung Electronics and LG Electronics have become worldwide suppliers in consumer electronics such as smartphones, LCD TVs, and also tablets and computer parts. Kia Motors and Hyundai Motors have also become very large shareholders in their respective markets. South Korea's infrastructure is also very modernized and advanced. They have a large network of roads for the densely populated road pressure. The Gyeongbu Expressway is a major highway that links the two largest cities of Seoul and Busan in South Korea. The public transportation system is also highly modernized with internet usage as well as very accurate tracking information for the subway and buses. South Korea has also invested a large chunk of their funds into air transportation. South Korea's government is also one that supports export-based economies as they produce consumer goods to be exported globally. South Korea and the United States remain close allies as South Korea has become one of the largest purchaser of American weaponry for militarized use. It's no question that South Korea has benefited greatly from globalization. As an export-based economy, South Korea relies on good relationships with foreign markets in order to thrive. Corporations like Samsung Electronics and LG Electronics, as well as Hyundai Motors and Kia Motors, all rely upon great trade policies with foreign markets in order to manufacture and sell off their goods. South Korea's trade with the United States and military technology is also building a very strong trust relationship. Although some local Korean citizens oppose globalization due to the cost on local businesses, globalization has overall proved to be a very important contributing factor to South Korea's success.